Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my Ray of Light channel. How are you today? I'm doing great, thank you. Today is June 17, 2023, and I would like to thank to all of you who are listening, who are here, expanding and co-creating this beautiful Ray of Light tribe. Without you, we wouldn't be here. So for those who are new to my channel, I do channeling work, and my website is energysk.com. So if you would like to book private reading with me, you can do so, and the link is below this video. So before we start, a message from Spirit. Never forget who you are. You are a vibrational being, you are a light being, you are multidimensional being, and the larger part of you is source energy in a physical body, the same energy that creates worlds. So, and that's very powerful. We are deliberate creators of our own physical reality here and now in this time space. So in this video, I will be talking about how to calibrate yourself by quieting your mind, how you can raise your vibration, and more. So here you are in these physical bodies, magnificent, beautiful, vibrant physical bodies, right as you intended to be, exploring life, giving birth to more, and now wanting to calibrate yourself into vibrational accord with what you are asking for. Now you might be thinking, I am new to this, I hear what Petra is saying, and you might be thinking, well, another person with strong opinion, and maybe there is something of a value to me or for me. Maybe I will take a piece of it, maybe I will apply it, and maybe my life will improve as a result of it, and that is all I am asking for, guys. You take whatever you resonate with and leave everything else behind. You are your own creator, you are sovereign human being, and you are using your inner guidance system. And this is what's happening all over the world right now. We are learning how to calibrate ourselves to higher vibrations and really listening to our inner being or our guidance system. So you are witnessing one another and learning from each other and experiencing benefit from one another. We like all of that. Now, witnessing one another, learning from each other, it's very different than taking upon somebody else's program and experiencing it as your own. That is reflection and projection. And we talked about the reflection and projection because those are the programs that were put in people through hologram for manipulation. So I invite you to listen to my video where I channeled information about the holograms and how they were put in physical bodies for manipulation. So, but there is another thing that we would love here that can happen for you here, and that is when we offer a suggestion to you, when we explain to you the laws of this earth and this universe, and we explain to you that there is a light inner being, meaning you being connected to spirit, and there is a physical you, and that when there is harmony between the two, you feel wonderful. And when we explain to you that you are vibrational being, you are also multidimensional being, you are light being besides physical, and then when you have resistance because of what you are thinking about, your vibration is more sluggish because you have introduced resistance to it. And a sluggish vibration does not allow you full alignment with who you really are. When we explain to you that full alignment with who you really are not only produces clarity and sure footage, but it is footedness, but it is also a refreshment, and that is really what life is all about. And you are here to fully integrate yourself with spirit, refuel yourself with this refreshing, powerful source energy. Then we offer to you a process such as meditation, and if you can find a time every day to quiet your mind for 10-15 minutes, and by quiet your mind, we just mean no longer think the normal thoughts you think or might think, and by no longer thinking the normal thoughts you think, we mean really quieting your mind so that you are not thinking anything or any thoughts, because it is easier to think no thoughts than to try to think pure positive thoughts when you have been thinking something other than pure positive thoughts. It is easier to think no thoughts, right? So I hope that makes sense. For example, I am horrible in meditation. I cannot sit still. So meditation doesn't work for me. But what does work for me is running. So before I start my day, I go for a nice run on the trails in the mountains in this beautiful Colorado, and I can quiet my mind there and be one with nature, one with universe, one with source energy, one with eagle, and one with spirit. I often receive messages from spirit, and I can recalibrate myself to meritocratic frequencies. And some of the messages that I received, I share with you guys in a form in those videos. So my suggestion to you is to just listen to something that is boring, like something like the sound of the fan or AC or rain. Find something in that sound and focus on it. And when you do, if you really will focus on it, sometimes your mind will wander, and that's okay, that's natural. Sometimes it can take you a couple of minutes to stop thinking whatever the momentum of your thoughts are and to focus upon the sound. So your mind quiets. And when you stop thinking thoughts, you stop negative thought. And when you stop negative thought, you stop resistance. And when you stop resistance, where there is no resistance in this moment of your being and you are awake, your vibration rises. And when your vibration rises, you calibrate. You allow the natural calibration. You allow yourself to be a cooperative component to the frequency of your source, who, as it is gathering cooperative components, gathers you because you are non-resistant. You see? The law of this planet, the Earth, the law of this universe cannot ever gather a non-cooperative component. Law of this Earth does not allow that. This is why we say cooperative components are being gathered. When you are meditating, your mind is quiet. You become a cooperative component to your own highest frequency. You see how that works? So you allow yourself that rising of vibration, and as you do that, after day or 2 or 3 or 30 for 10-15 minutes a day, what happens is you will reach this state of non-resistant, where now the thoughts that your inner light being is thinking about, the important things in your life, can be received by you. You find yourself actually thinking the thoughts that your inner light being is thinking about, the things that matters to you. Sometimes you will have an epiphany, sometimes it is just a thought or thing that feels fun to do. Sometimes I feel like painting my bedroom, right? I know it sounds silly, but a thought that feels good to me is where that thought led to something, led to something, led to something. And after the fact, I fully understood how I was receiving from my inner light being thoughts that were the path of least resistance. In other words, your inner light being knows where you are in relationship to everything you want. And so as you find this new non-resistant place or state of being, your inner being will actually think a thought that will be easier for you to think. And as you think that thought, it will lead to that thought, which will lead to that thought. And before you know it, you are witnessing thoughts turning to things in your experience. The point that we are making here is not us talking about this here, but now you have a first-hand experience where you have quieted your mind, you have achieved a vibrational connection or calibration with your own inner being. You have felt the impulse about something, you have followed thought with it, and now you understand how it all works. It is not just a theory that someone has. It is something that you have experienced and practiced, and once you have experienced it with one thing, you can do it with all things. We so much want you to understand that life has caused you to ask for so many things that you have enough in your vibrational world or reality to keep you living happily ever after for 50 or 100 lifetimes. You just need to learn how to calibrate yourself to that higher frequency of non-resistance, so you become a cooperative component to everything you want. And then when you reach this place of letting your resistance dissipate and letting your calibration or alignment to who you really are be a more dominant part of your experience, those who are watching you will begin noticing more of things that they have heard you talking about that you desire flowing into your experience. They will notice and uptake the way you feel. Your mood will be elevated. You will speak, tune in, turn on. You will be happy and live and elevated and excited about your life. You will be eager about things. Your timing will be really good. You will find yourself feeling an impulse to leave your house just in the right time, to accordance whatever is happening in traffic. You will find yourself interacting with people, some you might know, some you don't even know, and you will have the impulse to say something just at the right time, in the right moment, that will be meaningful to them or to you or to both of you at the same time. In other words, you will be tuned in to the knowledge of understanding that your inner light being has about where you are in the relationship to all things you want. And this is what we really want you to hear. You will be witnessing the deliberate creation of your own life experience. and nothing less than that will ever be satisfying to you. You did not come to these bodies to live something or somebody else's idea of who you should be. You are a creator, and you are deliberate creator of your own reality, and you have come with others to bounce off one another, but to come to your own conclusions of what you want. And it is our powerful desire that you begin living happily ever after, here and now, right now, at this moment, this time space reality. Deprivation will never take you to anything that you want. There is no virtue in sacrifice. There is no virtue in putting yourself in the position of awkward behavior. You are powerful creators, and we are so happy to know you. We are eager to talk to you about whatever it is you want to talk about. There is no limits to that. It is going to be a really fun, uplifting day of things clicking into place for you. You are going to understand so many things about what has been going on in your life experience, and as we move forward. And this is our purest desire for you guys. And I hope that this is not too much. So let's all of this vibrational information to sink in, because as we know, it takes time from a vibration to take place in the physical. So we love you all, guys. We thank you for listening. We wish you a beautiful day, and we are sending you a lot of love and light from spirit, and we will talk to you soon. Have a beautiful day.